Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Upside. With this app, you can save a ton of money on gas. I'm talking right here, around the corner from our shop, 44 cents per gallon. Cash back filling up my truck. Upside is an incredible app that offers cash back deals for anyone who buys gas, groceries, or dines out. Me personally, I buy a ton of gas. My truck gets 9 miles to the gallon. It's bad. And then I use the cash back to buy race car parts. It's a perfect cycle. There's over 100,000 gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants on the Upside app. Over $1 million in cash back is being earned every week by its users. Frequent Upside users are getting about $340 a year. And yes, it's real cash back. No confusing rewards, points, or credits, just actual money you can transfer right into your bank account. And with all this inflation, it's nice to have Upside give you some cash back on your normal purchases. And it's crazy how simple it is. This is a gas station I used way before I even had the Upside app. Dude, this one's 56 cents a gallon. And all you gotta do is claim your reward, use your credit or debit card just like normal, follow the steps on the app, and get your cash back. Guys, top Upside earners are making as much as $300 a month. To find out how much you could earn, click the link in the description to download Upside and use code Cleetus to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. Thanks to Upside for sponsoring today's video. Let's get to the live action.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
All right, guys, at this point, Hurricane Debby has come through. Yard is flooded, but our house does pretty good. So we're gonna go take a look at the track, which I know there's already damage there, which sucks. Our chicken coop did take a beating, but all chickens are accounted for. So we're good there. That part of my yard is pretty done for, per usual. And you can see this side screwed up too. I think you guys have been around for enough hurricanes to know the front of my yard floods bad. These construction sites are cranked. Oh, see, now this sucks. They got the track blocked off. Huh. All right, so right now, these police officers won't let us through. And you can't get to the track from the other side, but we're gonna have to take the helicopter over to the shop to really see what's going on. Hooray, it has stopped raining. We even have sunlight. Woohoo! All right, we're gonna fly over to the track and check it out. So this golf course is typically about a quarter of what you just saw there in water. There's some construction in the new development area, pretty flooded out. A lot of the new development was flooded, even on the completed homes. Here's the drag strip. First look, this is by far the most water I've ever seen in the drag strip. The whole thing is covered, including the pit parking. You see that behind the big grandstands there? That's all underwater. Never seen it like that before. And it's down the whole drag strip. The entire drag strip is underwater. Pretty bad deal there. Scoreboards are still up. That makes me happy. That's an expensive deal. That's deep too. It looks like, gosh, at least a foot at the starting line. This is our favorite place on earth here. This is where we've set all our records, basically built our whole channel at this place. So this is not a fun sight to see. Down here, the front parking lot at the Freedom Factory looks pretty good. And not too worried about that water there. And our ditch actually looks good too. A lot of the issues at the drag strip are a result of the berm, I'm pretty sure, that was built around the entire one side of the drag strip. The Freedom Factory does not have that berm, so our flooding looks like normal. This flooding inside the track you see right here is pretty normal when we get big rain. It's not a big situation. It just couldn't keep up, so it is draining, but right now it's flooded, so it'll be fixed in probably 12 hours. It'll be back to normal. And then all the pits and stuff look pretty standard here. So not feeling too bad about that. You see a little bit of washout in the driveway right there. Back lot doesn't look horrible either, which we didn't show, but we were eyeballing it. It's not horrible. Here's the shop. The shop looks good. Feeling strong about that. The shop has a berm behind it too for the new development. So you see a little bit of water piling up to the left side of the shop there, but whoever built my shop did a good job raising the elevation. So merch is not underwater. The shop's not underwater. The middle of the parking lot is, but that's kind of the way that it's graded, so that's not a big deal. And then the berm that's supposed to be 15 foot tall behind our shop gosh, that thing's washed down to maybe like 6 feet tall. That thing's destroyed. So I don't know. I guess the developers will have to rebuild that. And then here's some more shots of the drag strip. Just cranked. Their tower is not in the water, which makes me really happy. There's the front entrance to the Freedom Factory. That's the only way in and out of the Freedom Factory. That's destroyed. Someone in the ditch here. That's a bummer. And that happened last night. So that's the only way in and out of the Freedom Factory right there. Toast. And we'll see how that ends up. We'll go here in a little bit. You'll see later in the video we'll visit it. But drag strip is cranked. So let's go put the helicopter away and go check this out on the ground. All right, so Jack Stan and I are at the shop. You can see we have Lake Freedom.
Lake Freedom 2.
And we're gonna get the mini TRX out, and we're gonna grab the Mountain Dew jet boat, because this is one of the very few times in our lifetime we'll probably be able to
You got your Freedom shoes on.
jet boat on the drag strip.
Yeah.
So
First ever jet boat, mini jet.
yeah, and we needed something with as much ride height as possible for our damaged track entrance. Although the mini TRX was clean, we're gonna take it out for some
About to get dirty.
hurricane testing, right? Why not take the Elephant Mini TRX out if you got hurricane conditions? You need as much horsepower as you can get. All right, you want to meet you over there? Come on, brother, we're going drag boating.
Let's go drag boating.
I have yet to see the entrance from ground level. Is it bad?
It's bad. I drove past it earlier. It's
Yeah.
we got a moat.
It's gonna be an expensive fix, probably. Let's see, we have the alternate way to get in.
Yeah, we have
if
the second
have to.
entrance. But just look at all the water that's there,
I know.
and it's all trying to get out of the one spot.
I know. Well, it used to have a lot more places to go before they built a giant hill.
Before they built the wall around us.
Look at it.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're getting through that. I think we could get through that. Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's our moat Freedom.
Yeah, if I come through right here, I think I can get up.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at it over there.
Wow. That's going to be expensive, bud.
Yeah, not a cheap one.
Mud mode.
Mud mode, okay.
Is that the best spot?
That's where it's not the, that's at least washed out right there.
Oh.
Depends on how soft that dirt is. Dude, you're flexing, dude. Look at that back tire.
That's a bad idea.
It looks soft.
Getting a lot pushier.
Yeah, but you're about to be on asphalt, so you'll be okay. It's just coming, that back tire coming off of that would be the only thing. I'm just repairing my road, no big deal.
I'm trying to keep my boy Ty's exhaust good.
Oh, that was perfect. Oh, roll the window up. Yeah. Oh, no! You lost something, bud.
Oh, no! Oh, crap!
Oh, man. Unreal, dude.
What happened to that? Oh, it ripped out.
Yeah, that one broke.
Ripped out the hook.
That's the only one that was on there. The rear straps weren't on there.
Damn it, dude.
You left your boat in your puddle, bud. Oh. Alright.
There's no other explanation. We had a way bigger hurricane than this a couple years ago, and we did not have this problem. So.
No. That's a lot of water.
That's a ton of water.
Look at it on the bike fence. It's literally...
Dude, we're going to be able to launch a jet boat easily.
It's going to float off the trailer.
Brother.
Look at it. It's halfway up the walls by the tree.
This is really sad. And I did call Victor before I went jet boating on his property. He said, you're good. Just tag me so I can get some followers because we need to make some money.
Yeah,
So
or make some repairs.
Yeah.
Look at the cones. They're out there on the track and you can't even see all the way to the 8th mile. They're underwater.
Let's try and get the boat off. We could push it off, or I could just use the 1,000 horsepower truck.
Just show them what the truck can do, bud.
No problem. Wait, is it plug in?
No.
Get that.
Plug that hole, you know.
Only thing I'm worried about is scratching my boat. It falls off.
I don't know if you noticed, but when it fell off back there,
You got a scratch?
it got a scratch.
Oh.
Show them how to launch a boat with a 1,000 horsepower TRX.
Well, deep.
That's how you launch your jet boat with a 1,000 horsepower TRX.
Try not to spray you.
It's already raining. There he goes. Yeah! Look at that. Jet boat to the drag strip. Fastest 8th mile drag strip jet boat pass. Right there. Down around the 8th mile cones, ripping back through there. It's got to be some sort of record. Success! Dude. That's got to be some sort of world record. Fastest mini jet on a drag strip.
This sucks, dude. Brutal. That's from the wall. Wow. Hey, at least the scoreboards are up. Oh. That sucks.
All right, guys. Well, obviously we're having fun out here, but this is a terrible situation. I mean, I'm mid-calf deep on the drag strip, and this is historic flooding, not because it's the biggest storm we've ever had, but because there is a wall around half of the track now. So water is trapped. We're just getting demolished here. We're probably gonna have to look at our drainage systems. We gotta fix the road. The Freedom Factory and the shop, luckily, are doing pretty good. Bradenton Motorsports Park definitely made out the worst on this deal. We'll keep you updated on what it's gonna take to repair this place and what the totality of the damages are. All right, we're gonna find another way out. BMP is lucky, they have multiple ways out. Golly, look at the pits, brother.
Yeah, they're just underwater. I mean, that's a Dodge Ram coming at us.
Wow. Well, they have a way out that's not blown out.
Yeah.
So let's just take this one.
Make it a little easier on us. All right, well, guys, the road going to the airfield is still closed. So that's going to be all we can look at for today. There's a little supercharger purred. End off the video.
Man, that blower sounds good.
That's nice. All right, guys, weather is picking back up. I really wanted to make it out to the airfield to see what that's like. But as you can see, we're getting another band now. So we're going to hang out, bunker down, and we'll go check out the airfield hopefully later tonight.